Most relationships don't fail because people stop loving each other. They fail because two broken people met, got attached too fast, and called it love. If you've ever said it felt real but ended suddenly, this video is about you. Stay till the end, because one uncomfortable truth here might explain every relationship you've ever had. Most relationships don't fail after years. They fail before they even begin. Two people meet, they feel a spark, they text all day, they share secrets, they imagine a future, and then silence, confusion, ghosting. Let's just be friends. If you've ever thought it felt real, so why did it end? Stay with me, because this video might explain every relationship you've ever had. Here's the uncomfortable truth no one tells you. Modern relationships don't fail because people stop loving. They fail because people never knew what love actually is. What we call love today is mostly attention, validation, and fear of being alone. Let's break this illusion. Reason number one: we confuse attention with connection. Someone replies fast gives they care. Someone sends hearts gives they're into me. Someone watches your story gives they miss me. No, they just had their phone in their hand. Attention is easy. Connection is rare. Connection means understanding how someone reacts under pressure, how they treat people when they're tired, how they communicate when they're upset. But we don't check that. We check typing speed. That's why relationships feel intense but empty. Reason two: we want relationship benefits without relationship responsibility. People want good morning texts, late night calls, emotional support, loyalty, priority. But the moment you say, "Hey, this hurt me," they say, "You're overthinking. You're too emotional. I'm not ready for this." Translation: I like you, but only when it's easy. That's not love. That's convenience. Love requires effort even when you don't feel like it. Most people quit right there. Reason three: we enter relationships trying to be chosen, not trying to choose. Be honest. You don't ask, "Is this person good for my mental peace?" You ask, "Do they like me?" So you tolerate disrespect. You ignore red flags. You adjust your personality. You laugh at jokes that hurt. You stay silent to avoid conflict. You accept mixed signals like they're puzzles to solve. You're not building a relationship. You're auditioning. And auditions always end. Reason four: we fall in love with potential, not reality. You change. She's toxic, but she's been hurt. They're not ready now, but they will be. No, people don't change because you love them. They change when they want to. Potential is dangerous. It keeps you stuck in imagination instead of reality. You don't date someone's future version. You date who they are today. And if today hurts, tomorrow will too. Reason five: we bring unhealed trauma and call it love. Most people aren't looking for a partner. They're looking for a distraction. They're lonely. They're bored. They don't like being alone with their thoughts. So they attach quickly. They say things like, "You complete me. You're my peace. You're all I have." That's not romance. That's dependency. Love is sharing happiness, not outsourcing it. Two broken people don't heal each other. They bleed on each other. Reason six: we mistake intensity for intimacy. Fast replies, deep talks at 2 a.m., oversharing trauma in week one. It feels magical, but intensity burns fast. Intimacy grows slow. Anyone can open up when emotions are high. Real intimacy shows up on boring days, when there's no drama, no chase, no butterflies. That's when most people lose interest. Not because love died, because addiction ended. Reason seven: we avoid honest communication. Instead of saying, "Hey, this confused me," we pull away. Instead of asking, "What are we test. We disappear to see if they chase. We post stories for reactions. We play silent games. That's not maturity. That's fear. Healthy relationships need uncomfortable conversations. Modern dating avoids them like poison. Reason 8. Too many options, too little patience. Dating apps taught us one thing. If this isn't perfect, swipe next. So no one learns patience. No one grows. No one works through issues. Every flaw feels like a deal breaker. Every disagreement feels like a sign. Love isn't about finding someone flawless. It's about finding someone worth choosing repeatedly. Now listen carefully. Modern relationships fail early because people are scared of being truly seen. Seen without filters. Seen without pretending. Seen with flaws. So they choose situationships. Half love, almost commitment, enough to feel something, not enough to risk rejection. Then they say, love isn't real anymore. Love is real. Courage is rare. Real love doesn't start with fireworks. It starts with two people who are willing to show up, stay real, and grow. And if you're not ready for that yet, don't blame love. Work on yourself, because the right relationship doesn't save you. It meets you when you're finally honest with who you are. So before you ask for love, ask yourself, are you ready to give it? Heal first. Build yourself, because real love doesn't chase. It finds you when you're ready. People ignore psychology and repeat the same mistakes for years. If you don't want to be one of them, you know where to stay.